So today I wanted to talk about serving sizes within the 5 food groups. Now you've heard me banging on about the 5 food groups before: macronutrients, micronutrients, the whole thing, balanced diet. But today I wanted to give you an illustration of exactly what a serving size is and some examples within each of the 5 food groups. Now, some of these you'll be surprised with just how little they are, and some you'll be surprised that you may not eat all of that. But this gives you a rough indication. So we're going to start with vegetables first. Different to fruit, vegetables first. So when we're looking at vegetables, let's start with some of the basics. So a carrot. 1 carrot. It's not overly big, it's just a medium size. If you chop that up and had it with some dip, some hummus at morning tea, afternoon tea, easily one serving size. So it's not a large carrot, it's not a small one, just a medium-sized carrot. A servings of greens literally fits in your hand. Actually, it's a little bit less than my fistful. This is just a collection of salad greens in a bag that you get from the supermarket, but it's less than a handful. Broccoli, another really nutritious green, may not be your favorite, but when you look at that size there, so I've got 1, 2, 3 reasonably small pieces. That's 1 serve. It's not a lot. Very easy to get through. 1 medium tomato within a salad, something like that. Now that may not be easy to get down in one go. You're not going to eat an apple, a tomato like an apple, but 1 medium tomato and a potato. So a smallish potato, right? Normal shape, not that. Okay, so 1 serving of potato as a vegetable is that, not that. Okay. Fruit, I guess keep saying different to vegetables. Fruit, 2 serves a day, roughly, for people around our age, I guess. A medium-sized apple, not huge, just a medium size. You don't need that big, just a medium. That's a medium-sized apple, roughly the same as a mandarin. Okay, so any kind of fruit. I mean, if you're talking about berries, it's a cup. Again, about a handful. So a cup's roughly a handful. Okay, if we look at it from that point of view. Moving on to grains. So grains, we need anywhere, depending on your age and your sex, roughly between 5 and 6.5 serves of grains a day. 1 slice of bread, you can see it's got grains in it. 1 slice of bread is 1 serve. Crackers, so often we want to eat some kind of biscuit or a snack. Now, not biscuits, I'm talking about crackers that you would have, say, cheese on. 4 crackers is 1 serve. Now, that's often surprising about how little that is. That's 1 serving, 4 crackers. Okay, rice, pasta, always kind of contentious. You're looking at half a cup of cooked rice. Okay, so that's half a cup. It's not quite a handful. It's about half a fistful, half a cup of cooked rice. You can see I've got this kind of bread and butter plate and it's barely covering anything. So half a cup of cooked rice and muesli of a morning. So there aren't a huge amount of great breakfast cereals to eat that are healthy, that ticks the box with fat and sugar and salt content. Muesli is one of them. It's a quarter of a cup. So that's a quarter of a cup of tea of muesli right there. I mean, you can measure it out, but a quarter of a cup is basically all we need per serving. So then if we move on to protein, so this is really, really, really simple. A can of tuna, a small can, about 100 grams. There's 1 serving. 2 eggs, not 1 egg, 2 eggs. 2 eggs is 1 serve of this protein food group. Now, most of us will get the majority of our protein through meat sources. I've got a piece of pork here. It's about 100 grams. Now, 100 grams of any kind of lean meat is your portion, 100 grams. So, again, way less than a fistful. You can use my not huge hands as a guide, right, on this bread and butter plate here. 100 grams. So if you're looking at a 300 gram steak in a restaurant, I mean, that's a huge piece of steak. Finally, if we go into dairy, dairy's, you know, basically a cup, you know, so a cup of milk. There's a cup. It's not a huge cup, it's not a long cup, it's just a cup. Just an average size cup. And if you look at it next to my fist, it's roughly the same size. So the fist is as good a guide as you're going to get. 2 slices of cheese, just normal cheddar sliced thin cheese. Okay, so that's a serving. Now, all of this information can be viewed on any kind of government website. There's the Healthy Eating Guidelines website from the government. You find a lot of information on any number of websites. If you have any questions, please let me know. If we're going to take one thing home from this, if we use our fist as a guide, 1 serve is less than a fist. Okay, as a rule of thumb, when you're looking at grains, you're looking at about half a fist is 1 serving. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. I look forward to talking to you more about this. Have a great day.